Ulysses S. Grant was not born powerful. He was not born famous. He was not born with confidence, charisma, or a loud voice that commanded rooms. In fact, many people who met him thought he was quiet, awkward, even forgettable. And yet, history would remember him as the man who refused to quit when the nation itself was on the verge of collapse. His story is not about brilliance. It is about endurance. Not about perfection, but persistence. Not about talent alone, but the courage to keep moving forward when everything seems lost. Grant was born in 1822 in a small town in Ohio. His real name was Hiram Ulysses Grant, but due to a clerical mistake, he would forever be known as Ulysses S. Grant. Even his name was an accident. From the beginning, nothing about his life followed a smooth or glorious path. He came from a modest family, worked hard on farms, hated manual labor, and showed no signs of future greatness. He loved horses, mathematics, and solitude. He did not dream of power. He did not seek attention. He simply did his duty. When Grant entered West Point, the United States Military Academy, he was not an exceptional cadet. He was average. He did not shine like future generals. He did not top his class. He simply endured. He learned discipline. He learned responsibility. He learned how to stand when others fell. But after graduation, life did not reward him. Instead, it tested him relentlessly. Grant served in the Mexican-American War with bravery. But when peace returned, so did uncertainty. He was stationed far from home. He struggled with loneliness. He struggled financially. He struggled emotionally. Rumors of drinking followed him, whether true or exaggerated. Eventually, he resigned from the army in disgrace, not with applause, not with honor, but quietly. Broken, ashamed, forgotten. Imagine that moment. A trained soldier, a man who served his country, reduced to poverty. Grant tried everything to survive. He farmed land that failed. He sold firewood on street corners. He worked as a clerk in his father's store, humiliated, dependent, uncertain of his worth. Many men would have accepted defeat at that point. Many would have said, "This is it. This is all I'll ever be." But Grant did not quit. He waited. And when history called again, he answered. In 1861, the United States erupted into civil war. The nation split apart. Brothers fought brothers. States turned against states. The Union needed leaders, but it lacked decisive ones. Generals hesitated. Armies stalled. Fear ruled the battlefield. Grant, once dismissed and overlooked, volunteered to serve again. He started small, very small, training volunteers, leading minor units, fighting unnoticed battles. But one thing set him apart. Grant moved forward while others waited for perfect conditions. Grant attacked while others feared losses. Grant accepted them. While others retreated, Grant advanced. His philosophy was simple. The enemy is there, so we go to them. This mindset shocked the Union. It terrified the Confederacy, and it changed the course of the war. At Fort Donelson, Grant demanded unconditional surrender. Those words echoed across the nation. Suddenly, the quiet man was a symbol of resolve, but success did not make his path easier. Every victory came with criticism. Every loss came with doubt. The press attacked him. Politicians questioned him. Rivals envied him. But Grant did not defend himself with words. He defended himself with action. Then came Shiloh, one of the bloodiest battles in American history. Thousands died. The nation was horrified. Critics called Grant reckless. They demanded his removal. Even President Lincoln faced pressure to fire him. But Lincoln refused. He famously said, "I can't spare this man. He fights." That sentence captures Grant's legacy. He fought, not for glory, not for praise, but because quitting was not an option. Grant understood something others did not. War is not won by avoiding pain. Life is not won by avoiding struggle. Progress demands perseverance. Victory demands sacrifice. Grant absorbed losses and kept moving forward. His resilience slowly crushed the Confederacy's will to fight. As Grant rose to command all Union armies, he faced Robert E. Lee, a brilliant Confederate general. Their clash was not just military. It was philosophical. Lee fought with elegance and tradition. Grant fought with endurance and reality. He understood that the Union's strength lay in persistence. He refused to retreat. He refused to stop. And eventually, Lee had no choice but to surrender at Appomattox Courthouse in 1865. Grant's generosity in victory was remarkable. He allowed Confederate soldiers to return home with dignity. He sought reconciliation, not revenge. He knew that true leadership heals, not humiliates. The war ended not with hatred, but with hope for unity. After the war, Grant was hailed as a hero. The nation adored him, and in 1869, he became the 18th President of the United States. Once again, life placed him in a role he never sought. Grant's presidency was not easy. Corruption surrounded him. Scandals erupted. Many of his trusted allies betrayed him. Grant himself was honest, but too loyal to dishonest men. History would judge his presidency harshly. Yet even here, Grant's character endured. He fought for civil rights. He protected the rights of formerly enslaved people. He stood against the Ku Klux Klan when many looked away. He used federal power to defend equality, even when it cost him politically. He believed the Union victory meant nothing without justice. Grant died in 1885, not as a broken man, but as a symbol of perseverance. His life teaches us that failure is not final. Being overlooked does not define you. Falling does not end your story. What matters is whether you stand back up. Ulysses S. Grant was not perfect. He stumbled, he failed, he suffered, but he never quit. And that is why history remembers him, not as the loudest, not as the most brilliant, but as the man who endured when others gave up. If you feel forgotten, remember Grant was forgotten too. If you feel defeated, remember Grant was defeated many times. If you feel like the world has counted you out, remember Grant was counted out, dismissed, ridiculed, and doubted. Yet he kept going. Your story is not over. Your struggle is not wasted. Your persistence matters. Keep moving forward, because sometimes the quiet ones change history simply by refusing to stop. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let the world hear stories of resilience. Let the world remember that greatness often begins where quitting feels easiest.